Alright there guys, welcome back to another Mediabook theme video, one with a muscles from Brussels flavour. This one would be all about the actor Jean-Claude Van Damme, who features in my Mediabook collection more than any other actor. I've got a bit of a soft spot for his movies. I grew up watching them as a kid. Me and my cousins would watch them all day long. We'd go in the park and reenact the fight sequences, got battered and bruised in the process, but it was all good fun. And luckily there's a healthy supply of his movies in Mediabook form. Not all of them, but a good chunk of them, and I've got all of them with the exception of one, which is No Retreat, No Surrender. That sold out very quickly, and it will be getting a re-release later in the year, luckily, so I'll definitely be adding that one to the collection. But yep, here's the other ones that have hit Mediabook form. Mine are sort of different cover variations. It's just too costly to get everything, and I've got no space, really. I've got to think about shelf space. But I'll give you a look at the ones I do have, and we'll start with a couple of '84 entertainment releases. The first of those being Leon, or as it's more commonly known in the UK, AWOL, Absent Without Leave. It's also known as Lionheart, and this is a classic one from 1990. Excellent little film, a good bit of drama to it as well. Decent little acting performance from Van Damme, who he is criticised for his acting ability, but arguably he has turned into a better actor in his later days. But yeah, good film here, great looking cover. I wouldn't get this one for the Blu-ray though. It's a bad transfer on this one. I don't know what the hell went wrong with this one, but it has been re-released by 101 Films over here in the UK, uncut. This one was limited to 2,000. Next up we have Bloodsport, another classic one about the Kumite tournament, based on the apparent true life exploits of Frank Dukes. There was some debate about the sincerity of his claims and all his achievements, but as a film it's a really good entertaining one. You've got Bolo Young there, another fantastic cover. I think this one was limited to 999 copies. Also comes with a mini poster, those two. Next up, Kickboxer, a good brutal film this one. Van Damme facing off against the character of Tong Po. That classic scene at the end with the knuckles wrapped in glass. Brilliant stuff. Great film. Double Impact, Van Damme playing a double part here. Decent bit of action. Bolo Young in this one again. Scary dude, that guy, Bolo Young. Death Warrant, another good one. Incarceration type movie. Decent film. Cyborg. Don't go mad about this one. It's okay, I can tolerate it. Unfortunately, it suffered recuts and edits during production. There is a different version of the movie called the Slinger Cut, I think it is, which I haven't seen yet. But this one's okay, not too bad. In Hell, one of Van Damme's later efforts. I think it's from 2002. Another one where he's in prison, having to survive. Bit of drama thrown in there. Ringo Lam film. Pretty violent in places, some decent fights, not too bad. The Quest, which I think Van Damme also directed. Bizarrely, it's got Roger Moore in this one as well. He didn't speak too highly of the finished product, but yeah, it's okay. It's watchable, but not one of his best. Red Eagle, also known as Black Eagle. This one's more of a Sho Kosugi film. Van Damme's in it very little. He's a bad guy in this one. Plays a Russian guy. Doesn't have much in the way of dialogue, but there's one for the collection. Wake of Death, a decent little revenge thriller. This one, pretty violent in places. Got Simon Yam in this one as a bad guy. He's a great actor from Hong Kong. Knockoff, I haven't seen this one for years. Even since buying this Mediabook, I haven't seen it since the VHS days. I had it on VHS. Yeah, I can't remember too much about it. Needs a rewatch. Universal Soldier, Day of Reckoning. This is I think it's the 5th Universal Soldier movie. But yeah, this is a very dark action thriller, really violent. Van Damme and Dolph Lundgren are supporting characters in this one. The main star in this is Scott Adkins. But yeah, really grisly in place, this one. That's worth a look. The Order, a bit of action adventure set in Jerusalem, Israel. It's a bit of an odd place to start to feature an action movie. But it's a decent little thing from Van Damme. He tried something different, like Tomb Raider, Indiana Jones type thing, but didn't quite have the budget to put it off, but it's a decent little watch. Also got Charlton Heston in this one as well, and I think it was his last on-screen appearance. Universal Soldier, classic film, love this one, this is a big favourite of mine. As good as Van Damme is in it, I think Dolph Lundgren steals the show in this one when he goes rogue and goes all mad and psychotic. He's brilliant in this one, Dolph Lundgren. And lastly we have the Van Damme John Woo combo, Hard Target. This is an excellent film, one of my favourite Van Damme films and one of my favourite John Woo movies as well. Purely for that last 20 minutes in the warehouse shootout. It's classic stuff, brilliant. That's Hard Target. And that is it for my Van Damme Mediabook collection, guys. Like I say, I'll be adding No Retreat, No Surrender, that super cheese fest from the 80s, into the collection later on the year when it gets released. So, hope you enjoyed, guys. Any other Van Damme fans out there? Just leave a comment below. Thanks for watching.